Dot 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 dot. Our rendezvous point was the the at this hour most deserted promenade of the lake. Oh, okay. Fucking brain died after a few minutes of silently waiting with a feeling of irritating impatience.
待たせたな。
Oh, of course she'd be the one to be telling me the serious shit. Eh?
遅くなってすまない。
Well, I don't mind, but the one who showed up wasn't Senpai, but Eleonora. Why are you here? What about Senpai?
これ以上、ティナのことは話したくないそうだ。
Yeah, I can understand that. Put the bit heavier shit on you, I suppose. She doesn't want to talk? What does that even mean?
あいつなりに責任を感じているのだろう。
I don't really get it, but at this rate, Senpai wants to leave all of this to Eleonora, apparently. Probably the better one. She'd have no qualms with telling me things.
ティナが眠ってばかりいることについてだったな。
Yeah, I've been kind of curious about it for this whole game. I mean, you think she's just lazy, but I mean she is, but like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I can no longer believe she's just simply sleeping. What Hiberian said earlier plays a part in that. Does Tina have some sort of Soul Reaper specific disease or something? Ooh, I hope not. I become less and less able to hide my ever-growing anxiety.
徐々に眠る時間が増えているのだろう。そろそろ貴様も気づく頃だと思っていた。
Oh, that tells me she's gonna be falling asleep forever, huh? You also know something about it, don't you? all you fuckers do, and I don't. And I'm the one taking care of her. In response to my question, Eleonora falls silent for a short while. Tell me, what is going on?
死神というのはな、死者の記憶から時間を奪うんだ。
Oh, well. So you basically live from doing this. Huh? What she says all of a sudden renders me perplexed.
色は匂えど散りぬるを。我が世誰ぞ常ならん。不滅のものなどこの世には存在しない。それが世界の断りというものだ。
What's this all of a sudden?
だが我ら死神は永遠の時を生きる。これはどういうことだ？
How would I know?
さっき言ったばかりだろ、バカ者が。死神が永遠に生き続けられるのは時を食べる存在だからだ。
And because Tina's not doing the Soul Reaper thing, that's not good. You consume time? She literally just said that, dude. She said from the memories of the dead or something, but...
言い換えれば死者の記憶を喰らうと言ってもいいだろう。それを糧にして我らは永遠に存在し続ける。
God. Well, now I know why they have to do it. Well, you know? Like, you can't just stop doing it. Question mark? Space Marines? Hearing these words that don't quite seem to have anything to do with what I want to know, my mind gets confused.
あ、そういうものだという話だ。逆に言えば、死神は死者の記憶なくして存在を保てない。
As the meaning of Eleonora's words dawn on me, I'm beset by shock. So, basically...
ティナは死神の仕事をしていない。だからあいつは喰らうべき記憶も持っていない。生まれ落ちた時に与えられた時間を使い果たせば、あいつ自身もそれまでだ。
So she will just fall asleep forever at that point. End of the line. But wait, I heard she did a Soul Reaper job once. It's a cat.
生まれて間もない子猫一匹だ。その記憶も思い出もわずかな時間に過ぎない。
Yeah, but I probably just don't want to believe it. My mind refuses to comprehend.
ティナに残された時間は言うなれば寿命が尽きようとしている。しかもそれを伸ばす手立てを持っていない。そういうことだと言っているんだ。
So, I mean, an easy way to fix this is to have her start doing the Soul Reaper work. Is that why she's sleeping?
ああ、それが原因だ。残された時間を節約しようと本能がそうさせているのだろうな。
What's gonna happen to her eventually then? The voice I used to ask that question was so completely devoid of emotions that it made shivers run down my spine. She won't wake up anymore?
今はまだすぐにどうということはない。十分に休めばまた元気に目を覚ますはずだ。
I see.
だがこのままではその後は。
Still, she'll what? Just tell me. Lay it on me. With a stiff face, I glare at Eleonora. I know that she's not to blame for anything, but still, I simply couldn't keep myself from doing so.
その後はいずれこの世には存在できなくなるだろう。
You mean she'll just disappear?
ああ。
Why did you tell her this? Does she know this? Tina's going to die? My mind goes blank. I don't even know what to think anymore.
だから言ったんだ。
As I stand there in a daze, Eleanor's eyes start to tremble.
だからこうなるから私は何度も。
All the emotion she's been holding back until now bubble up and overflow.
どうして言うことを聞いてくれないんだ。
Because she's stubborn. And she doesn't want to do it.
ティナも分かっているはずなのに。こうなってしまうと何度も何度も言い聞かせたのに。
Okay, you did in fact tell her. That's a good thing. Eleonora.
だから私はずっと言っていたんだ。早く死神の仕事をしろと。なのになぜ邪魔をする。貴様もアンも小太郎も。
Hey, settle.
どうして分かってくれないんだ。
I'm unable to respond to that. Well, I didn't know anything, so that's my reason. But everyone else knew something. That's because more than anyone else, Eleonora has been justly and earnestly worrying about Tina. Well, oh, okay. Well, the following day's Saturday, I guess. Even after noon had passed, Tina was still sleeping. Ever since last night, she hasn't woken up at all. Well...
ユウマくん、ティナちゃんはまだ寝ているの？
Yeah, she's just... being lazy. Can't tell you guys. Sorry, but could you let her sleep for a little while longer?
うん、大丈夫。でも、どこか具合悪いんじゃないかな。心配だよ。
No, she'll be okay. I suppose Aoi-san and Konami are also starting to realize that something's wrong, seeing how awfully long she's been sleeping. Senpai told me this happens once in a while. There's no need to worry.
そうなの？ならいいんだけど。
Last night, Senpai's alter ego, Eleonora, said that she'd wake up again, given some rest. So it's not like I'm lying to her. At least not yet. Sorry for causing you worry. How am I supposed to cover it up if, by some chance, the worst case scenario comes and her condition worsens in the foreseeable future? Ooh, it was just when I began to contemplate that when...
ティナちゃん起きたみたい。
Oh, good. Good. I got something to discuss with her. Eh? In a hurry, I shift my gaze to the bed. She woke up. The very moment I saw Tina lightly open her eyes, the tension escaped my body all at once. I almost can't believe just how immensely what the fuck? Immensely relieved I am.
おはよう、ティナちゃん。
It's not morning, Mom.
葵さん、ユーマさん。おはようございます。よく寝ちゃってたね。気分はどう？
I've been sleeping for 14 hours.
お腹すきました。
God damn it. Does food help with the whole problem? As she says so, she sluggishly gets out of bed. You okay? You're staggering.
はい。平気です。
Seeing how she's responding to me by having a soft smile slowly surface on her face, I'm guessing her mind has gradually become fully awake.
お腹すいたならお昼ご飯取ってあるから食べる？カレーなんだけど。葵さんのカレーですか？
How can I say no? But don't you think curry right after she got out of bed would sit a bit heavy on her stomach? Fuck that!
それもそうだね。おかゆとか作る？
Wouldn't that sit a little heavy too?
いえ、カレー食べたいです。
Curry sounds pretty good right now, though. You know, everything sounds pretty good right now. Given how energetic she looks, I guess curry should be alright.
そうだね。ティナちゃん、温め直してあげるから一緒に行こうか。はい、いただきます。
Yeah, you go do that. It's still a bit too early to say that. I see Tina off as she happily pulls Aoi-san along with her out of my room.
あの様子ですと、しばらくは問題なさそうでございますね。
For the time being, huh? This basically means it's only a matter of time before a reoccurrence of this becomes a full-blown problem.
今のところ、深刻になる必要はありませんので。
But that we have to do something. We have to make her fucking soul reap. She's not gonna do it, is she? She's gonna... The way this story's gonna end, right? She's gonna fucking... Or not end, but, you know, something's gonna happen, right? Okay, I'm calling it right now. Probably not gonna happen. She's gonna confess her love for us, right? And right at that moment, she's gonna be super sleepy, fall asleep, and never wake up again, and rip. I see. Although I nod in response to Kataro's words, I sink into thought. Isn't there something I can do for Tina? Make her do her job. I can't just silently watch and do nothing anymore. Like, that's the easiest solution, but she's clearly not going to do that. She doesn't like doing that. No, that's like... I mean, no one would want to fucking do that. After that, the day passed without anything of note happening. I watch over Tina while continuing to mull over what I could do for her sake. Tina, I know.
ユーマさんのくれた漫画、楽しいです。
And as evening came upon us, Tina engrossed herself in the manga I bought for her the other day. Kotaro just watches us silently from the corner of the room. I don't know whether he is ruminating on something or he is simply finding it hard to interrupt us. Anyhow, at first glance, we had the same calm, everyday life around us. Hey, Tina.
はい、何ですか？
Nah, just forget it. Forget.
ユーマさん？
As I fall silent, Tina gazes up at me with a visibly puzzled expression. For some reason, I found that innocent gesture and expression to be so painful and sad to look at that I...
大丈夫ですか？どこか痛いですか？
That I what? That I what? No, it's nothing. Just don't worry about it. In spite of my reply, I'm assaulted by a constricting sensation in my chest.
なんでもなくは見えないです。調子が悪いならちゃんと言わないとダメです。め
Did she just meh me? The fuck? She puffs up her cheeks as she scolds me. Gah! What? I can't stop my emotions from bubbling up.
本当にどこか痛いのでは？
What hurts is the heart that's beating against my chest.
どうして泣いているのですか？
I'm not crying. I just my eyes are bleeding. That's all.
ですが
I mean, I could tell Tina anything and she'll believe it. More importantly, Tina, please. I suppress my emotions and turn to face Tina. More so than worrying about others, how about you take care of yourself? For a short while, she remained silent, looking unsure as how to respond.
何のお話ですか？
You know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. There's no need to keep quiet about it any longer, right? I heard from Eleonora. The reason why you sleep so much, and also why you absolutely need to face your duty as a Soul Reaper.
エレさんが
Sorry. It was me who approached her to tell me. You might have wanted her to keep quiet about it, though.
いえ、それは仕方がないと思います。
So now, I'm gonna be nagging you to do Soul Reaper shit.
ごめんなさいです。心配かけて。
You better be. Don't do things like that to me.
でも、まだ平気ですから。ユーマさんの恋が叶うまでどこにも行きません。
Okay, Tina, we need to cut the crap. Your life's on the line here. Seeing her gentle smile, I become unable to restrain myself. You're still going on about that?
ユーマさん
Damn it. I'm really about to cry. Let's put an end to this.
こんなのというのは
What do you mean by that? You don't have to be a love fairy anymore. I beg you, just go back to being a Soul Reaper. That was an entreaty from the bottom of my heart. And yet...
嫌です。
Well, no one wants to kill people, but you got to. I mean, kill dying people. Cheers. They're already gonna die, Tina. It's okay. It's fine. She refuses with a sorrowful expression. Why? You understand it all, right? If you go on like this, you'll eventually disappear. Unable to control them, my emotions explode.
それでも
Don't give me that shit. And then Tina as well.
それでも嫌なものは嫌なんです。
She would rather die than doing this. That's some shit right there. Tina!
絶対に死神にはなりませんから。
I think this is the first time I ever saw her yell like that. Actually, I think it's the second time. Why? What's making you this obstinate about it?
この家に来る前、猫さんが死ぬのを見ました。
Yes, I am very well aware of that. You mean when you did your first job as a Soul Reaper? She nods.
飼い主の人たち、みんな泣いていました。私はそれを見ながら魂を取りました。
Tina.
猫さんの記憶が見えました。死んじゃう時の辛い、苦しいってそんな気持ちが。
Tina's hands and lips are lightly trembling. Sorry that I made you recall something like that.
私は怖いんです。あんな悲しいところを、こんなに悲しい気持ちをずっと毎日見るんですか？
Yeah, but mixed into that are also good memories too. Or, you know, because some people are just accepting of the fact that they're gonna die and they just, you know, look back on what they did and you know, they smile with they die with a smile on their face. Like that's just he's
エレさんとかオカマさんとか、どうして我慢できるんですか？嫌です。無理です。私にはそんなの。
I believe Tina is probably still too immature to be able to take that head on. And even more so than immature, most likely she's simply too kind. But
嫌です。助けて。
becoming a Soul Reaper, a real Soul Reaper, inevitably means that she'll have to keep confronting death forever. Even so, Tina, even if it's painful, you have to do it to live on.
そんなの、私なんて消えちゃった方がいいです。
Tina!
どうしてダメなんですか？私の勝手じゃないですか。
But no one wants you to fucking die. Please, I'm begging you. Don't say things like that.
だって他の人には関係ない。これは私のわがままですか？
No! The one who's selfish is me! Eh? Hearing the words I blurted out, Tina gets perplexed and falters slightly. I'm saying this for my own good, because I don't want it. Because I'd be sad if you disappeared.
ユーマさん。
I believe I understand that you don't want to see death. I get it. But the same thing goes for me as well. I don't want you to disappear. I can't handle the mere thought of it. So I'm begging you, don't throw me into sorrow. At the end of the day, I'm only thinking about myself. But what's so wrong with that?
ユーマさん。
What? You got a problem with that?
いえ、どうしてそんなに。
Why, you ask?
私、居候のいらない子なのに。
Who said that no one needs you?
でも、私がいなくなったら悲しいですか？
Of course, that goes without saying.
本当ですか？でもどうして。
Did she honestly think that she's considered a bother? Maybe she acted as self-indulgent as she did because it was clear to her that she'd eventually disappear anyway.
ユーマさん。
Oh, it's all coming out. I want you to always stay with me. Of course, I wouldn't want you to ever disappear. That much would be obvious. That's because Oh no. Are the YouTube comments about to get more cancer than they already are? Ugh. The answer to that naturally comes to my mind. Because I love you. Oh, it happened! It said it! The love has been fulfilled! See, he crossed over into full lolicon territory. As I put it into words, I finally realized the feelings I held. I love you, Tina. So I don't want you to disappear. I want you to always stay with me. Oh, she didn't expect that. You see that? I take a deep breath and then put my feelings into words one more time. I love you, Tina. And by that I mean, I love you as a girl. Okay, now he's fully crossed over. That was unmistakably a confession. No, yo.
ユーマさん、
Why would you love a dying girl? I thought she was going to say that. It's perfectly natural that Tina looks totally perplexed in response to what I had said to her all of a sudden.
それは恋ですか？
Mm-hmm. Now you can go back to your Soul Reaper duties. Yes, I'm in love with you, so, Getting just a bit embarrassed, I avert my eyes. How do you feel, aw, jeez, about me? I expected her to answer that she loves me as well with a smile. However...
そんなこと急に言われてもですね。
Damn. Am I being shot down? Sorry.
だってユーマさんのことそんな風には考えたことなくて。
Damn! She's the fucking one girl that's just like, you know, I've never actually thought of you like that. A sharp pain pierces my chest.
ですからよくわからないです。
Dude, she barely even knows what love is. I wanna know what love is. Oh. Yeah. Right. It was clear from the very outset. I guess that when I learned about Tina's sister, somewhere subconsciously I've already anticipated that it'd end up like this. Because in her mind, it's fucking weird, I guess. And that is why I was so churned up. I guess it's only natural. After all, to you, I'm simply your sister's replacement.
それも知っているのですか？
Yeah, I do. But I don't really mind it. I understand how you feel. I think it's a natural sentiment for people to seek compensation when they've lost someone precious to the...
ですが身代わりと言ってもそれは私が勝手に。
I know. If I can serve as a replacement for someone precious to you, whom you've lost, and it soothes you, I have no complaints. And as I say so, I place my hand on top of her head. Yeah, boop!
ユーマさん？
I noticed that my hand was somewhat trembling. However, if possible, I think I also wanted you to look at me. God damn it. She gazes up at me with a look that's a mixture of being apologetic and stumped.
ごめんなさいです。
Yeah, that's really all I am to Tina, huh? Sorry for saying something so weird. I remove my hand from her hair and draw back a step. I really screwed up this time, huh? Yeah, you did, buddy. I'll go cool my head a bit.
ユーマさん。
I'm gonna go outside and get a beer or something. I don't want to hear any words of apology. It only hurt. So to escape from that, I quickly head toward the door leading to the hallway. Damn. That did not go as well as we'd hoped. I close the door and powerlessly sink to the floor right on the spot. What the hell am I doing? I don't know, man. Confessing to a girl that not only looks like a child but is even a Soul Reaper? There's gotta be something wrong with me. Totally is. But there's also a feeling of relief that I was finally able to say it. And after that, suffocating, painful, and yet warm feelings filled me. Is this how love feels? How absurd to have only realized that upon getting rejected. Ah! Who would have thought the one to reject us would be Tina? That is funny. The night went by, and we've now arrived at the next day, Sunday. God, since I don't have anything in particular to do, I was reading a book in my room. Thereupon...
ユーマさん？
It's you, huh? With the manga she received from me in her hands, Tina gingerly enters the room.
ここで読んでもいいですか？
Sure. After a moment of minuscule hesitation, I nod. That's because I couldn't find any reason to turn her down.
それではお邪魔しますね。
We about to get real awkward, huh? Having said that, she enters and sits down at the corner of the room. Even though she'd usually seat herself unreservedly wherever she wants without even asking. What followed was silent reading time. There was no conversation between us. The sounds that filled the room were solely composed of the turning of pages and quiet breathing. However, far from a tranquil and relaxing get-together, the room was governed by antsy restlessness. Unbearably uncomfortable due to her gaze, which I sense on me, time and time again, I stand up.
ユーマさん
I just remembered I said a little something to do at the student council today. I take my uniform in my hand and throw a glimpse toward Tina.
用事って
Does it matter? I was literally gonna say that. Anyways, I'll get changed now, so turn your back to me.
はい、すみません。
Even though you've already seen my rippling muscles. After Tina hurriedly turned around, I quickly changed into my uniform. I'm done. You can look again now. Alright, I'm off.
ユーマさん
Bye. I close the door and quietly heave a sigh. I already feared so, but acting normally like before just isn't gonna work. Seems like I'm not mature enough where I could act as if nothing happened around the girl who rejected me. Oh, man.
行っちゃった。
I stand stock still in the middle of the room that Yuma-san had just left.
明らかにお逃げになられましたね。
Yeah, he did.
小太郎
He ran away? What could he have run away from? Well, that's obvious. From me.
ユーマさん、怒ってるの
No, he was rejected.
お怒りというよりは、居づらくなっただけではないかと思いますが。そう。それも当然かとは思いますがね。いずれにしても、ティナ様の責任でございますよ。
You're the one who did it, I mean. Being told directly that it's my fault, my already dejected mood plummets even further.
ねえ、小太郎。はい。
Eh?
私、どうすればいいのかな。
Kill! No.
そうでございますね。
After saying that, Katara falls silent for a short while, and then...
少々失礼いたしますよ。
What do you mean? What are you gonna do? Eh? Oh, uh-oh. He suddenly jumps off my head and changes back into his true form.
このままだとさすがにユーマが哀れだからな。真面目に言わせてもらうぞ。
God, he even changed into his form for this. Katara always changes into his form when there's something serious to talk about. I think it's like a line he's drawing for himself. Hence, I have to carefully listen to what he has to say when he is in this form.
俺は昨日のやりとりを部屋の隅で見ていたから大体の事情は分かっている。
うん。
その上で言わせてもらう。悪いのはティナの方だ。
Damn. I mean, well, if she doesn't consider us that way, then there's nothing that can be done, and we just, like, Yuma's just being big bitch right now about it, and, like, I will say, Tina not doing what she's doing, or, you know, it is her fault that she's gonna die and stuff, but, like, not the whole us being fucking sad and shit. It just, we need to suck it up. I already know that, but
なあ、姉の代わりに甘えたいだけなら、もうあいつにつきまとうのはやめてやれ。
嫌だ。
わがままなやつだな。
だって私、ユーマさんと一緒にいたい。
just not like that right now.
お前が一緒にいたいのはユーマなのか、それともリーナなのか。後者なら俺はティナの味方にはなれん。結局はお前の気持ち次第ってことだな。
私の気持ち。
I don't understand. What he says only confuses me.
お前がユーマをリーナの生まれ変わりだと思っているのは知っている。
うん。
だがあいつはリーナ本人ではない。姉のことは抜きにして、お前はユーマをどう思っている？
どうって。
It's actually a good
昨
question.
日ユーマの言った通り、あいつ自身をちゃんと見てやるべきだ。
Not Oni-chan, but Yuma-san?
よくわからない。考えたことないから。
ならまずはそれを考えろ。お前がユーマを好きなのかそうでもないのか。
そんなこと言われても。
What is this? My heart is pounding.
これからもこの家に残りたいのなら考えろ。それが恋をされた側の義務ってものだ。
恋を。
お前が自分を恋の妖精だというのなら逃げるのは許さん。逃げたらその時点でお前は恋の妖精失格だ。
If you fucking want to be a love fairy so badly, I'm not gonna let you run away from love.
小太郎。
まあ恋の妖精もやめるというのなら勝手にすればいいがな。
Either way's cool. I mean,
私は。
I am a love fairy. I have absolutely no intention to quit. That's why I no longer have a choice but to face my own feelings. Hello? Since Katara looks to be in a somewhat sour mood, which makes him sort of scary, I go outside by myself.
私の気持ち。
How I feel about Yuma-san. I really never gave that deep thought. Nah, the truth is, I intentionally avoided doing so.
お姉ちゃん。
At this place where she ended up dying, I appealed to her.
お姉ちゃんはどこにいるの？
There is no mistake that Yuma-san is Oni-chan's reincarnation. No, there is a mistake in that. However, I know that he's actually an entirely different person. Well, as long as you understand that part, at least.
私は。
I simply didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to think about the fact that Oni-chan isn't in this world anymore. But didn't that, in turn, make me deny Yuma-chan's existence?
ごめんなさい、ユーマさん。
Just like Katara said, I need to properly think about him. At least that's what I intended to do, but... If I factor out my feelings towards Oni-chan and then think about Yuma-san, confusion overcomes me.
頭ぐるぐるしてドキドキして。
That means... the love. What? Why is this happening? It's nothing new. Every once in a while, I become like this when I'm with him. Burp. I was afraid of this, so I overlay him with Oni-chan. That's because by doing so, everything except for a cozy, homely feeling goes away.
胸が苦しいの。どうして？
I don't know. How could I? This is the first time I felt love. I can vaguely think of a possibility, in fact.
でも
I'm a love fairy, yet I'm actually a soul reaper, so can I be allowed that particular possibility?
誰か教えて。
As I quietly muttered that, as if in reply to my pleading.
ねえ、ティナ。
Whoa!
恋って知ってる？とっても素敵なことなの。だからね、あなたもいつか恋ができるといいね。
I recall what Oni-chan once said to me.
恋なのかな。私恋をしてるのかな。してもいいのかな。
No matter how much I think about it, I don't arrive at a meaningful answer. Oh? Yeah, okay. As I was aimlessly walking around, I happened to come close to where Meow-san lives.
あれ、ティナちゃんだ。
I need some help, Meow-san. When I raise my head, I see Meow-san approaching me while waving her hand.
こんにちは、ティナちゃん。今日は一人なんだ。
What are you doing walking around all alone?
はい。ミャオさん、その格好は何ですか？ミコさんだよ。神社のお仕事するときに着るんだ。お仕事って言っても、今日はお掃除だけなんだけどね。
That's like 90% of your shrine work, Meow-san. Fucking sweeping.
そうですか。そういうティナちゃんはどうしたの？なんだか元気ない？
What gives, brah?
私、元気ないですか？うん、いつもよりないと思うよ。
I don't remember. How did I make myself cheerful? I don't understand a single thing anymore.
ねえ、ティナちゃん。はい。不安なことがあるならね、神様にお願いしてみたら、少しは元気になるかもしれないよ。
Is Soul Reaper about to fucking get the advice from God?
なんて、ミコさんらしいこと言ってみたり。
God damn it, Meow-san.
神様に。
Come to think of it, the god of the shrine where Meow-san lives at.
ミオさん。
Yes? Question mark, Space Marines?
やっぱり神頼みじゃダメだった？私で役に立ちそうなら相談に乗るけど。いえ、神様のことです。
About that, God. We.
うん、神様？
From among all the questions swirling in my heart and giving me no rest, there's one I just might get an answer to.
ここの神様って恋の神様なんですよね。それだけってわけじゃないんだけど、縁結びのご利益もあるみたいだよ。ミオさんはその神様のこと知っているんですよね。
You know this god personally, yes? Can you give me an audience with him?
知ってるって言われても、知識としては聞きたいことがあります。 恋の神様は恋をしてもいいんでしょうか？
I don't see why the god of love can't fall in love himself.
神様が恋を？
Yeah, it looks like I was right in thinking that it's wrong, huh? As I thought, it's just weird for the one who's supposed to be fulfilling others' love to fall in love themselves. However,
うーん。
Meow-san ponders for a while, then reveals a bright smile.
詳しく知らないけど、多分いいんじゃないかな。
But you know, it's okay.
そうなのですか？だって神話だと神様も普通に恋をして結婚して子供だって作っちゃってるし。
Exactly. Though they tend to marry like 15 wives, so that's a thing. And have sex with their children. That's also another thing they do, and in fact make their children their wives. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
外国の神様はよくわからないけどね。ここの神社の神様はそんな感じだよ。そうですか。
I feel my heart pound in my chest, making it hard to breathe. Is it alright then? Is it alright for me to fall in love too? But still, I don't know just yet. I can't tell whether the feelings I harbor are really love or not.
ティナちゃん？顔が赤いけど熱でもある？もう一つ聞きたいことが。何？
Stop scaring Meow-san.
恋って何ですか？
You can't answer that fucking question. Eh?
よくわからなくなってきたんです。恋ってどういうものですか？
Something... That's something hard to explain.
恋の妖精さんがそれ聞いちゃうの？
She just wants you to show her.
ごめんなさい。謝ることはないと思うけど、でも難しい質問だね。ミャオさんにもよくわからないですか？しょんぼりしないで。ちょっと待ってね。恋か。
Meow-san, don't give her some answer that you just pulled out of your ass, alright? Meow-san sinks into thought. The groans she leaks in the course of it betray the seriousness of her thinking.
恋といえば糸を引くキスとかジュール。
Why am I not surprised that this is what she thought of?
キスをするのが恋なのですか？
Oh, Lord.
ごめんね、今のなし。
Mio!
違うのですか？そんな素直に受け取っちゃうとは思わなくて。
She went into her dream state and just fucking died.
でも恋人同士はキスをしますよね。
I feel like I'm getting more and more confused by the minute. Oh, trust me, I am too.
そうだけど、ね、ティナちゃん。
Again, Meow-san ponders briefly.
ね、恋をした恋人同士がキスをするのはね。
With a somewhat shy smile on her face, she told me something very important. Oh, you can't just suck me into the shadow realm? Already this late, huh? When I noticed the sky outside was already starting to be dyed in a color of twilight. Guess I'll go home. The only thing I've been doing here was sort document, which wasn't even necessary in the first place. Running away from Tina, I couldn't be more pathetic. However, I had to get back in time for dinner. I don't want to cause even Konami and Aoi-san to needlessly worry. I still don't know how I should tread around Tina, though. Alright, let's get going. Putting that matter aside, I properly stow everything away and then stand up with the student council key in my hand that I somehow got. And then, while I'm looking up the room... The shit are you doing, Tina? A very familiar voice enters my ears. Oh no. I draw a couple breaths, and by doing so I somehow manage to calm down my feelings.
Yuma-san.
Then Tina is gingerly advancing to the center of my field of vision. What gives? That's quite unusual for you to come to school.
日曜日ならアンさんもエレさんもいないと思って。
I figured they wouldn't be here. You didn't come here because of them? She nods. I feel for the both of them, especially for Eleonora. She's worrying about you more than anyone else.
それがわかるから嫌だったんです。
Faced with an irrefutable argument, Tina would find herself unable to push herself through. I guess that's why she's always avoiding her. However, now I'm also basically in the same position as Eleonora. I suppose it's only a matter of course that the same kind of dislike would be projected at me. Oh my god. Having arrived at that point in my mind, a question hits me. Why'd she come to me? Me, whom she would harbor a dislike for. Bruh, you need to settle the fuck down. She didn't say anything about that. You need something from me? I couldn't help but embrace a faint glimmer of hope.
ユーマさんに会いに来ました。
And as I received the very reply I was hoping for, sadness wells up. Tina, maybe there's still a chance to start over. The sheer shamelessness that this thought arose in my mind for a moment makes me feel appalled at myself. You came to pick me up? I'm sure that's all there is to it. As always, it's simply the result of a whim of hers. Or maybe she wants to play happy family with me as her sister's replacement. Dude, Yuma is like down in the dumps, like all the way down. I sternly remind myself not to get any more of my hopes up. And yet...
違います。
She lightly shakes her head. Then what did you come here for? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. With a faint blush on her face, she too draws a couple of breaths. Then, as if she'd made up her mind, she directly gazes at me and continues.
試したいことがあるんで
Oh,
す。
oh well, here we go. Here you go, guys. The moment you've all been fucking waiting for. Something you want to try out? As I tilt my head in puzzlement.
動かないでくださいね。
Eh? It's happening! While I'm still taken by perplexion, she runs up to me. Oh, she ran up to me and... Oh.
チューです。
It's like, there you go. Ah! The fuck? Tina put her lips on mine all of a sudden and...
キスってこれでいいんでしょうか。
A kiss?
何か違いましたか。
Did she just say kiss?
すみません。私こういうの初めてで。 確か漫画で読んだのだと。
She just starts fucking slipping her tongue in there and just... Oh. Once again, she presses her lips onto mine.
という感じで。
Oh, there you go. You got what you wanted.
さっきと一緒のような気がします。糸を引くキスって何でしょう？
Oh, jeez, are you talking to Meow-san again? I have no idea what you're talking about. My brain starts to gradually register that this is really happening. Why are you doing this? With her lips still lightly touching mine, she embarrassedly gazes at me.
ですね。恋をしていたらキスをするとドキドキするらしいんです。
Huh?
ミャオさんが言っていました。
Fucking Mio. That Mio.
それで、私、自分の気持ちがよくわからなかったので、試してみようと思って。
Cause fuck it, right? I see.
何かおかしなことをしてますか？
Speaking of being off, that'd probably be the order of things. However, well, I guess it's alright. I couldn't help but think that I wanted to stay like this forever, or rather a while longer, and thus replied the way I did.
恋をしていたらキスでドキドキしますよね。
I guess. In contrast, if you aren't, you'll feel disgusted. Nevertheless, I'm pretty sure it's unprecedented to base a positive or negative love test on that.
もうちょっとだけいいですか？
Well, yeah, you can go on until you think it's enough.
でしたら、
Man, if I didn't think the YouTube comments were cancer already, even earlier in this episode, they're gonna be even more so this time. Over and over again, she makes her lips touch mine as if she's pecking at them.
もうちょっとだけ。
Damn, Tina getting in there. I stuck still, could only let her freely do what she wanted. I began to think, if you're in love, kissing will make your heart race, huh? Yeah, that's definitely true. Are you good? You figured it out? After a short while, she slowly draws back her lips. So, how was it?
どうとは？
Well, I'm obviously asking whether your heart raced.
夢中になって忘れてました。
Oh, come on! However, the fact that she got so absorbed to the extent that she forgot about its underlying purpose might just mean... Well then, did it race?
むしろまだしています。心臓苦しいくらい。でも全然嫌な感じではないです。
Oh, I see.
これが恋なんでしょうか？今のドキドキしている気持ちが。
Don't ask me. That's something only you can tell.
きっとそうなんだと思います。これが恋。
Tina.
ユーマさん、私ユーマさんに恋をしているみたいです。
Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping Tina would be the only character that didn't actually fall in love with you. That would have been fucking hilarious. The moment I saw her soft smile directed at me, the strong desire to embrace her overcame me. But I somehow managed to suppress that urge. Tina, aren't those simply your feelings toward your sister? That's because to Tina I'm...
違うと思います。
Although somewhat lacking in confidence, she brushes off my anxiety.
だってこんな気持ちは初めてだから。
And I mean, I stopped thinking about my sister for this.
お姉ちゃんにこんな風にドキドキしたこと一度もないです。
Well, I mean...
だから
I hope not, because otherwise that'd be another taboo thing that I'd have to fucking deal with. Little by little, my anxiety changes to happiness.
私がドキドキしているのはユーマさんへの気持ちだと思います。
I see.
だから
I've never seen her fidget around so embarrassedly before.
ユーマさん、
What is it?
好きです。大好きです。
Oh my god, what now? Simply hearing these pretty much commonplace words from her fills me with so much happiness I fear I might lose my mind.
それで
However, Tina, by contrast, looks up at me with a speck of uneasiness in her gaze. Tina?
私これからもユーマさんのそばにいてもいいですか？
Of course you can. Man, even I myself can clearly tell. Right now, I'm sure I have an extremely happy smile on my face.
ユーマさん、
You get like 3 pets. 1, 2, 3. And Tina too, as if I'm relieved by my words, shows a soft smile. Hey Tina.
はい。
I love you as well.
はい。
God, he's gonna get so much shit for this too. Will you be my girlfriend? Oh man, he's asking the question.
はい。
Okay, well, we're good. At my second confession, she immediately nods with an artless innocence. She couldn't be any cuter. Tina.
ユーマさん。
God, do I have to be like sexy when we're doing Tina things? Oh no. Unable to contain myself any longer, I extend my hand to place it on her head and rub it.
違います。これ好きですけど。ユーマさん、そうじゃありません。
What are you fucking talking about? What am I supposed to be doing then?
恋人同士というのはもっとこう。
I can roughly catch your drift.
キスとかするんですよ。
Yeah, that's true. While I exert fruitless effort in an attempt to somehow calm my heart that is very heavily pounding against my chest.
ユーマさん。
As Tina closes her eyes, this time I...
そこまでです。
God damn it, I've been watched! And it's fucking Hanako too? It's over. It's over for my reputation. Only a split second before our lips touch, a familiar voice interrupts us.
見ちゃった。すんげえもん見ちゃったわ。
Guaranteed she took some pictures. Guaranteed.
浅場くんもティナちゃんもこんな場所でなんてことしてるんですか。風紀違反です。
Yuri, I think everything we're doing is a violation of public morals. Hanako and Fukushima, you're watching! Fuck!
こんな時にスレイプニールちゃんが電池切れとは。私としたことが。
Get fucking wrecked, bitch! Which means we apparently escaped the worst case scenario of having an evidence photo taken of us. But, anyhow, what are you two doing at school this late? They live here.
私は生徒会室に忘れ物してたのを思い出しまして。
We probably should have, like, went around this corner. We shouldn't have been standing in front of this fucking door.
ちょっと落ち着きなさいよ、ユーリ。
Dude, Yuri's panicking so badly.
あ、ちなみに私は単なる付き添いよ。この子人気のない校舎が怖いとか言いやがるからさ。
What? Does it? I can understand that. A full-on empty school building scares shit out of me too.
それもわざわざ言わなくていいでし
Ah, so it was true. Eh.
ょ。いやー、それにしてもお化けなんかよりもっとすんげえもん見ちゃったわ。
Just so you know, since when have you been wait, just so I know, when did you start watching?
少し前から告白してたから邪魔しちゃいけないかなって。
Oh God, they saw everything. Everything.
休日だからってなんで風景写真ばっかり撮りまくってたのかしら。電池さえあれば。花、電池があってもああいうのは撮っちゃダメでしょ。
Not for me. And then she would have taken those pictures real fast. At any rate, it seems like they totally saw how we confessed to each other.
いやー、つーかガチでロリコンだったとはね。道理で私に惚れないわけだ。
The only one who would fall for you is Terra Colt at this point, because he's like the soon fucking master. Tina is definitely way cuter than you in the first place. Are we really gonna be doing this right now?
堂々とのろけた。つーかロリコンが開き直ったわ。
I'm dead as fuck right now. No, the way she's way cuter than you ever could be. In my opinion, no. But, you know, whatever.
ハスバック、私はダメとは言わないけど。ユーマさん、早くキスしてください。
Tina, what are you talking about? This is not the time anymore.
それは犯罪に近いと思います。
I beg you pay some attention to what's actually going on.
あの人たち、お邪魔虫さんです。
Damn. Sorry.
あたしらか？あたしらが悪いのか？
Oh, well, in any case, in some way or the other, Tina and I managed to become a couple. Oh my God. That was the best thing ever at the end there. Not even gonna lie. Fucking Yuri, this borders on crime.